Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to learn how to paint a magma fire effect on a miniature. But before we dive into the practical process, I want to talk a bit about the theory and physics behind this effect. Understanding how fire and magma behave in real life will help us replicate it convincingly on our miniatures. Fire and magma are extremely hot materials that emit different colors depending on the temperature. At its hottest point, usually in the core, it glows in bright white and intense yellow shades. The colors turn red and eventually almost black. This color gradient reflects how temperature dissipates from the core to the cooler areas, both in a flame and in the molten rock of magma. So, in our mini, we're going to apply this same effect. We'll use bright colors in the center of the magma and fire areas, and gradually apply darker, cooler shades as we move outward. This way we'll make our miniature look like it's emitting heat from the inside. Instead of starting with a dark base, we're going to use a white primer. This will allow us to work from the lighter colors to the darker ones, making it easier to create that intense glow in the interior of the magma or fire effect. With a white base, light colors like yellow or white stand out more easily, and it will be much simpler to achieve the light intensity we want. At the very core of our process, we begin by applying a foundational layer of vibrant yellow on the innermost section. This initial step is crucial as it sets the tone for the subsequent layers, ensuring a bright and lively base that will enhance the overall appearance and depth of the final product. This color represents the hottest and brightest area where the heat is concentrated. Around the yellow, we'll apply orange and then red on the outside. This way, we'll create a gradient that gives the illusion of heat dissipating outward. In the outer areas, we'll apply the dry brushing technique where we go from lighter colors to darker ones, passing through red and finally into browns and blacks. This technique is very useful for this type of effect, as by lightly brushing over the different areas, it leaves the inner part of the core unpainted. As we apply darker colors, we reduce the amount of paint on the brush. To give a rocky or volcanic surface texture to the outer parts, we'll apply bluish-gray tones with a brush, adding extra realism to our miniature. To enhance the visual impact and create a more vibrant appearance, to give more intensity to the heat in the eyes and the inner parts, we will carefully apply a layer of white ink in the small crevices and recesses of the design. and then cover it with a generous application of yellow ink to ensure that the brightness and saturation are fully restored and maximized. This touch of color simulates the point of maximum temperature. And here is our finished fire or magma effect. As you can see, understanding color theory and the physics of fire really helps us achieve a realistic effect. If you want to see this complete process, step by step with detailed explanations, or if you're interested in a PDF version of how to paint magma on another miniature and many other tutorials, I invite you to join the Patreon of OEI Art Academy. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more miniature painting content. Until next time.